Hello everyone, today's video is on spiritual attacks. Last night I put out my very first video on this channel, and I said that I made this channel because I was told by God. That is true, and also I get attacked by Satan non-stop, which is also true. As soon as I made the first video last night, Satan completely left me alone for the entire night until I went into work yesterday. For over finally a full day of peace without him constantly attacking me. The attacks did come back, but it came back slowly. So at work, it started the spiral. How the spiral started again. As soon as I came into work, a coworker got mad because I didn't wash a chicken container how he likes it. And I've been there at my job for 12 to 13 years. At most, this person has been at my workplace for 2 years. So yeah, there's something incredibly wrong there. If you've only been there for 1 to 2 years max, and you're telling a person who's been there for over a decade how to do their job. He said, "Oh, there's still soap in it. You didn't wash it properly." I immediately pushed him out of the way because I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with this today. So later, we'll call him coworker 1. Coworker 2 calls me and coworker 1 over. Coworker 1 is the one who complained about me not washing the chicken container properly. And I'll get into the containers very shortly. So he accuses coworker 1 right in front of me of him saying to others, the other staff members, that whenever I'm around or garnishing, they laugh at me to try to get me to believe that they're making fun of me, which will get me mad and upset. So basically, they're trying to start something, and I believe that he directly said that his goal is to try and start a fight with me. Not physically, which that would not go well because I'm a blue belt I'm a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, so it would go terribly for him. But when he's said fight, he means verbal confrontation. So verbal fight, right? Go back and forth. Basically, he wants me to snap and get a reaction out of me, which, no surprise, most people look at me and they'll immediately try to break my character or get me to snap. Like, there was one fool a couple weeks ago, walking home from work, maybe literally 2 minutes from the front door. He comes up and stomps his feet 2 feet behind me. And I turn around and he has a big smirk on his face like it was the funniest thing in the world. Like, I isn't a dumbass because I could have had a knife or a gun on me. I don't carry a weapon, but I could have. It would have been his dumbass for screwing around with someone he doesn't know. And not only that, I'm a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, but I have also taken kickboxing and Muay Thai before. So he's very lucky that I was not on edge that night, and otherwise I would have gone right into a kickboxing guard, and it wouldn't have been fun for him at all. Don't mess with people just because you think it's funny to mess with them. Because one of these times you're gonna run into the wrong person, and you just might end up dead on the street for pissing off the wrong person. I'm not a violent person, but I'll definitely throw down if needed. So, back to the chicken containers. They're big containers where we get raw chicken in them, in which we cook the chicken in oven over several hours before we serve it. Then, once they're empty, they put it by the dish area, and they tell me to only wash it with water, not soap, only water. And the only thing they tell me is because the people who we get the chickens from takes the containers back and washes the container themselves. But I like to put it in the dishwasher, and you can fit 2 containers in the dishwasher. And I had an argument with my boss last week about it. He's like, it's a dishwasher, not a chicken container washer. I'm like, okay, I don't know how that makes any sense, but okay. But that's not the main attack. The main attack came from coworker 2 accusing coworker 1 of trying to start things with me, or getting him, he basically claimed that he tries to get me to snap back at him. For example, the chicken container that I just explained, where he didn't like he didn't like how I cleaned the chicken container, and said, "Oh, there's still soap. You did not clean it properly," even though I've been there for over a bloody decade, and the guy has only been there for maybe two years at most. And then immediately after that incident with my coworkers, I immediately felt tired, and like something was trying to force me to forget about the incident with the coworkers. But I go up to both there was 3 coworkers who went up to. So the first one was coworker 1, the one who got mad that I did not wash the container properly, and the one that was accused of trying to start things with me. He was 2 feet away from me in coworker 2. So when I asked him, "Is it true what coworker 2 said?" and then his response was, "I don't know. I didn't listen. I don't know what he was talking about." Which is obviously a lie, because he was right there next to me, 2 feet away from me and the other coworker. Then I go ask another coworker if it's true, and he says, "Don't listen to coworker 2. Coworker 1, the one who was accused of trying to start things with me, he says coworker 1 would never do something like that." And he calls coworker 2 DICK, and tells me not to listen to him. But here's the weird part. So I go up to coworker 2 after, and I thank him for being honest with me. And then he said, "I'm like, you didn't believe me at first. Wow, I thought we were friends." Right? Or something like that. I don't think he said the last part about being friends, but he said, "I can't believe you did not believe me at first." Something like that. Then, a few minutes later, he completely switches around his answer when I possibly call him out for lying. And then he tells me, "Oh, I was just joking." I'm like, "You're a dumbass. if you think this is a joke, because if you tell me that people are trying to start things with me, obviously I'm going to take it serious. And he's like, my apologies. I'm like, don't make stupid jokes, right? Like, I don't know what's wrong with people, but, and it's not the first time either. It's been like over, it's 2025 now, so 2 years of this now. Actually, no, maybe one to 1.5 years of constant BS, everything. So the moral of the story, and why I am saying this, is because Satan will attack you any chance he gets. If he can't, so he'll probably attack your mind first. If he can't win over your mind, he'll try and break your body down. If that does not work, he will try and use people against you, turn your friends against you even, which most people in my life end up betraying me or disrespecting me for like no reason. So there's that. Then also he'll like do everything in his power, and this is why I'm saying this, because if God tells you something, he'll try everything in his power to get you to lose focus and give up on what God wants you to do. I may be taken in the rapture very soon, so Satan is obviously going to try and win over my soul before I am taken, because once I am taken, if I am taken, then Satan will no longer have control over me, and he'll never be able to get my soul because it will be gone. I will already be with the Lord. I hope this video helps you all, and I hope I grow something with this channel. I don't require much, I just want enough money and subscribers where I can finally quit my toxic daytime job that I have been working in for over a decade. So please, people, please make it happen for me. And I will pray to God and Jesus that they will bless me with fortune with this channel. And if God and Jesus wants me to have millions of subscribers, I'll gladly accept it, but I don't need much. I would just like enough to quit my full-time toxic day job. So please, people, please like and subscribe so I can eventually monetize the channel and eventually quit my day job. That's all. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.